Hi, I'm Miss Drew. 4 years ago, I decided to open up my classroom to coach American Sign Language. My original thought was that students would spend a year learning ASL, then have a ceremony, I'd present certificates, and they would move on. But these students had other ideas. They held a brainstorming and planning meeting. They elected officers. They called 300 Tennessee high schools to find other clubs. That's when I knew this meant more than learning American Sign Language. The students returned with friends. I was amazed and in awe. Signing Hawks is about more than learning sign language. We made connections, more than I thought. The students who entered my classroom have entered my heart. I hope future students continue to build the family known as the Signing Hawks. Here now are the students to tell the story of the Signing Hawks.
My name is Meg, and I'm the Vice President for Signing Hawks. Hi, welcome to Sign Night.
The goals of Signing Hawks is to educate about the deaf community and history, learn about ASL through songs and a classroom setting, and there's a third one that I don't remember.
Spread deaf awareness.
Yes, there you go.
I joined the club because I've always found an interest in learning different languages, and ASL, I was like kind of my neighbor's brother's deaf, so when we had an interaction with him, it like brought ASL into my world, I guess, and I was introduced into ASL basically, and I didn't know it was ASL at the time, but then slowly as I grew, I started learning more about how ASL is a different language. Then I tried teaching myself ASL, and then I saw there was a club at Rossview, so then I joined the club.
I enjoy just learning about sign language and deaf culture, and I feel more connected with my community that way in some sense. I feel like I have more of a I feel like I branched out, so I feel like I learned a lot both in sign language and just general life things?
I think that
in
it's
signing language?
important for people to learn ASL just as it's important to learn any other language so that we can have better communication, especially with those in our community, because there's a lot more deaf people in our community than we realize. And it was proven with our friend Michaela, who's worked at fast food restaurants, that it's very effective there because there are people that come in, they just write things down, and she's like, oh, I know sign language, I can help you. And I think it's a very unique experience because a lot of languages are verbal and based off of Latin or other just like core foundational languages, but for ASL, it is all physical and it's all facial expressions and hand movements, and it's a very expressive language as compared
best friends so
to
that we
other
could
languages.
spend more
that are-
time together. But the more I did it, the more I realized the different gates that open with that, becoming an interpreter or a teacher, how there's so many other things to do with it. So it's important to me because I not only learn, but I also teach others. So it doesn't only help me when it comes to like signing, it also helps with my receptive skills. And also my college saw that I am president of Signing Hawks and that I've been in it for 4 years. So that also gives me a little bit more of a better start compared to other people who maybe they just only know their alphabet, but I have been learning grammar and telling stories and things.
We want to show and celebrate how much we've learned throughout the year, and like what we're using what we've been taught on Sign Night.
Bring it with.
Family and friends.
So pretty much Sign Night is a collage of performances, all done in ASL, whether it's a poem, a song, a passage or whatever. And you guys make it, you share with us what you've learned over the years in Sign Club. And then a part of the graduation part of it, I guess, would be giving the signing. Now, in deaf culture, you can never ever get your signing just by making it up yourself. It is like a gift given to you by somebody that is deaf, hard of hearing.
ASL students
So for
perform, because some of them really surprise you. Some of them, they go up there and they're very shy before they miss the start, and they're very nervous. And when it starts, they should do an amazing job. So that was one thing that I saw last year. This is my second year doing Sign Night, and it's on the internet, so it's the COVID. But last year I got to go in person
and get in the chat, with the families and the parents, and so when the parents or the families see all the work and all the practice and everything kind of come together, it's just, and then to see the expression on their face and they go, oh, I get it, and it clicks. It's amazing, and I just love it.
I'm high, is for apple, B is for bat, C is for cool, D is for dance, E is for eagle, F is for fat, G is for green, cause you didn't know that. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. H is for hippo, I is for in, J is for jockey, K is for kid, L is for lemon, M is for mix, N is for latex, do it again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. O is for orange, P is for pan, Q is for queen, R is for man, S is for sleep, T is for tan, U is for umbrella, shall we be your friends? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. B is for volume, W is wet, X is for X-ray, Y is for yes, Z is for zebra, and you can bet we're gonna sing ABCs all over again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night, broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to rise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night, sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to rise. You were only waiting for this moment to rise. You were only waiting for this moment to rise.
The night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me?
You got a hold on me, build my life around sound to keep you dancing. Now I can't move without wondering if you're going to. You tell me, don't to live out here? Somebody tell me, please. Cause this whole world is just really confusing me. Clouds as mean as you've ever seen. Ain't a bird that knows your tune. Then a little voice inside of you whispers, kid, don't sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look, everywhere you go, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere you face, somebody who needs you. La 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 la. Whatever happened to the good old days? Talking to friends for hours, swore it'd never go away. Now I'm feeling a little crazy, trying to fit in with the scene. Cause how do you know where you're going if you really don't know who you've been? Everybody eventually says that they're as lost as you. So everybody shout it together, hey, don't sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look, everywhere you go, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere you face, somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, everywhere you go, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, yeah.
You're my friend, and you'll always be. I'll hang with you anywhere you see. When the day is mean and you're unhappy, all you gotta do is think of me. I've been looking for a friend like you, someone to make each day brand new and share the sun. Yeah, it's blue sky true. I've been looking for a friend like you. I've been looking for a friend like you. You're the smile that makes time fly by. You make me laugh. You don't have to try. When I'm feeling low and I wanna cry, my cheer me up thought is you and I. I've been looking for a friend like you, someone to make each day brand new and share the fun in the sun. Even if a rainy day comes, have fun in the sun.
Well, the rainy day comes just like any other one, but it don't bring me down, cause you're around. Colors of the rainbow saying hello, and we're chilling cause we're thrilling cause we go. Kick it here, clear the outer space. Everywhere is a great place, everyone's a great race. And every day there's always something to do, and you know every something's better with a friend like you.
I've been watching you for some time. Can't stop staring at those ocean eyes. Burning cities and napalm skies. 15 flares inside those ocean eyes. Your ocean eyes on fire. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. Never falling from quite this high, falling into your ocean eyes. Those ocean eyes. I've been walking through a world gone blind. Can't stop thinking of your diamond mind. Careful creature made friends with time. He left her lonely with a diamond mind. And those ocean eyes on fire. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. Never falling from quite this high, falling into your ocean eyes. Those ocean eyes. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. those ocean eyes.
When life leaves you high and dry, I'll be at your door tonight if you need help, if you need help. I'll shut down the city lights, I'll lie, cheat, I'll beg and bribe to make you well, to make you well. When enemies are at your door, I'll carry you away from more if you need help, if you need help. Your hope dangling by a string, I'll share in your suffering to make you well, to make you well. Give me reasons to believe that you would do the same for me, and I will do it for you. Baby, I'm not moving on. I'll love you long after you're gone. Sleep alone, I'll love you long after you're gone, and long after you're gone, gone, gone. When you fall like a statue, I'm gonna be there to catch you, put you on your feet, you on your feet. And if your well is empty, not a thing will prevent me. Tell me what you need, what do you need? I surrender honestly. You've always done the same for me, so I will do it for you, for you. Baby, I'm not moving on. I'll love you long after you're gone. For you. You will never sleep alone. I'll love you long after you're gone, and long after you're gone, gone, gone. You're my backbone, you're my cornerstone, you're my crutch when my legs stop moving. You're my head start, you're my rugged heart, you're the pulse that I've always needed. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, my heart never stops beating for you, for you. Baby, I'm not moving on. I'll love you long after you're gone. For you. You will never sleep alone. I'll love you long after you go. For you. Baby, I'm not moving on. I'll love you long after you're gone. For you. You will never sleep alone. I love you long after you go. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, my heart never stops beating for you. And long after you're gone, 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 I'll love you long after you're gone, gone, gone.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, you invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be for me, and the card attached would say thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. I'm not ashamed to say, I hope it always will stay this way. My hat is off, won't you stand up and take a bow? And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, then you would see the biggest gift would be for me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Yeah, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Oh, let me tell you about a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Yeah, thank you for being a friend. I'm not ashamed to say, I hope it always will stay this way. My hat is off, won't you stand up and take a bow? And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, then you would see the biggest gift would be for me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Oh, thank you for being a friend. Yeah, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Oh. Let me tell you about a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Yeah, thank you for being a friend. And if you threw a party, you invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be for me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend.
Say I won't. Why y'all scared to be different? Say I won't. Why y'all scared to be different? Say I won't. We them outsiders, that's just how we live it. Say I won't. And I bet I will. You can say I won't. I might do it just to show you. Whoa, I might do it just to show you. I might do it just to show you. Why y'all scared to be different? We be like la la la. Yeah, in the same city as a B.I.G. Wanna serve these bars, got CID. Now I'm on their radar where B.I.B. Was a slave for the cause, then we got free. Used to only wanna pull up in a black sport. Just a white man excelling in a black sport. Now I'm really doing pull-ups. Got a honeymoon for the summer, trying to get a six-pack foot. Say I won't catch Craig slipping in the studio at like 3 a.m. Autograph that forehead with a Sharpie pen and then Instagram. Might swag out a fanny pack. I might bring the love back. Nobody wanna change the game, man. Y'all just want more trap. Okay, say I won't rap over bagpipes. Say I won't talk about that price. To know Christ and live life like a night, my last night. Yo, about to switch up the program. I rock name brand, I rock no brand. My whole life go pro cammed. I rap like I had no fans. No, they say you know, I say Vito. Danny DeVito and El Pacino. Those are my people. Also, I'm rocking the speedo. This that casino. You bet your revenue. Thinking you'll stop me, no, never not letting you. You must be high on that medical. Thinking I won't, better know that I bet I do, y'all. Kill 'em. Ooh. Say I won't. Why y'all scared to be different? Say I won't. Why y'all scared to be different? Say I won't. We them outsiders, that's just how we live it. Say I won't. And I bet I will. You can say I won't. I might do it just to show you. Whoa, I might do it just to show you.
won't sell my shoes and take my kids to Chuck E. Cheese with the money. Say I won't bring my own bottle of Pellegrino to the movies with me. Say I won't. Look, I'm from an era of fast living and mass terror. Boys covered in cover girls like mascara. I don't need to keep a gun in a mask ever. I still make them put their hands up. Ask Derek. My road manager damage all of you amateurs sneaking up on a tour bus with a demo to handle us. When I was younger, I just wanted a chain. Now a chain of events has afforded to change. Yeah. See, I've been a rebel since back in the day. I don't follow the people. I follow the leader through valleys and shadows of death, and I'm fearing no evil. So say I won't do it. Say I won't turn the music up and get to it. Won't come down H-Town all the way to Daytown in an old school drop top Buick. And I'm getting maybe 8 or 9 miles to the gallon. Still feeling like a stallion. I got Andy riding shotgun with 30 gold chains on. Talking about he Italian. Say I won't go drop a double album and rap double time on all dubstep. And got no producers, just me rocking over beatboxing by Dougie Fresh. Say I won't. Say I won't. Why y'all scared to be different? Say I won't. Why y'all scared to be different? Say I won't. We them outsiders, that's just how we live it. Say I won't. And I bet I will. You can say I won't. Why y'all scared to be different? I might do it just to show you. Whoa, I might do it just to show you. I might do it just to show you. Why y'all scared? Whoa, we be like la la la. We be like la la la. We be like la.
Well, Alibaba had them 40 thieves. Scheherazade had 1,000 tales. Master, you in luck, cause up your sleeves you got a brand of magic never fails. You got some power in your corner now. Some heavy ammunition in your can. You got some punch, pizzazz, Yahoo and how. Say all you gotta do is rub that lamp. And I'll say, Mr. Aladdin, sir, what will your pleasure be? Let me take your order, jot it down. You ain't never had a friend like me. Life is your restaurant, and I'm your melody. Come on, whisper what it is you want. You ain't never had a friend like me. Yes, sir, we pride ourselves on service. You're the boss, the king, the shine. Say what you wish, it's yours, true dish. About a little more baklava. As I'm a column A, try all of column B. I'm in the mood to help you, dude. You ain't never had a friend like me. No, man. No, no. Can your friends do this? Can your friends do that? Can your friends pull this off their little hat? Can your friends go? Hey, look at here. You know, friends go abracadabra, let it rip, and then make the sucker disappear. I told you this dance like your buggy-eyed. I'm here to answer all your business plans. You got me bona fide certified. You got a genie for a child to pay. I got a power urge to help you out. So what you wish, I really want to know. You got a list that's 3 miles long, no doubt. Well, all you got to do is rub like so. Hey-ho. Mr. Aladdin, sir, have a wish or 2 or 3. I'm on the job, you big nabob. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend like me.
You're wishing for. I hope you see what I see when I see what I see in you. I hope you stumble and fall in love. I hope it's all that you're dreaming of. And every day is a day that your heartbeat beats for 2. And if the darkness never lead you wrong. And I don't know where that river flows, I don't know all the highs and lows, but there's a flame in your name when you need it to lead you home. And if the darkness arrives in the still of the night, and there's no one inside, put your light up, put your light up, put your light, put your light.